Hello and welcome to Auracard in the Rift, the Wild Rift, and I'm going to ban Aurelian Soul, as usual, playing ranked, using Soraka this time, because I'm playing support, well hopefully Soraka anyways, going through the ban phase and all that. Some people love to see this kind of action. So, I won't be able to pick Lux if our Soraka gets banned. I haven't played Seraphine before, so I don't think... Well, I haven't played any champions but Lux, Soraka, and... Did I play someone else support? I can't remember. I think those are the only three I've played support. I usually play Ari mid. There's a mission for the month, I think it is, and it's like get an S with a champion. I don't know if we'll be able to do that, or I mean not an S, like a mastery level 5. I don't think we'll be able to do that in a month, to be honest. That's a lot of mastery points. But it gives me that there's that to reach towards. I love like the goal setting part of like a game, like how long it takes to get to stuff, or do you consider the rewards worth it and everything else, and they're like, you know, something to keep you enticed about playing the game over and over again. Like the wild pass is pretty sweet, and like the free level without the pay pass, I haven't paid for the pass yet. I'm gonna get it later in like a week or something like that. Once it's built up a little more, I want the big. I have a bunch of stuff all at once and to go through it and buy it all, and I don't want to have it in my inventory, and I might spend some of it, so I want like just like a little spiel whenever I get to that and get those in there. So kind of trying to hold off on getting anything right now on that angle. I think I already have it to 11, the wild pass, maybe 10 or something like that. But there's 40 days left on it, so well, I'm happy to the longer I hold off on buying it, the longer I have all that loot saved up. Maybe I'll even save up my top tier. Unless it's Poro coins. So maybe I'll save them all up. So I'm going to say in this video, I'm going to save everything up for the wild pass. And have a big spending and stuff going off kind of thing.
First blood. Ally slain.
I got distracted there. Just going into the zone again.
Violence cannot go unanswered. To heal and protect, they will know serenity. Ally slain.
Well, that didn't go well. It was a fun fight though. It was a good fight. I liked it. It's fun. It's the next one. Made it with my teeth still intact, which is pretty sweet for me. Okay, Auracard. That is my name above the icon. Okay, I put a word out.
Never rest. Our turret is under attack.
I should take it out here. Accidentally press Starfall. Well, I didn't accidentally press it. I meant to press it, but
To heal
pressed
and
it the wrong time. So, my enemy seems to be looking his magic on the minion. That's not good. Oh, my honey fruit. Give me a chance to eat honey fruit. Now it's on. Once I've had some honey fruit, there's nothing like it. Okay, I can see it. There's nothing I can touch it. See, that's the way I like to see it. Because I realized partway through the game that I've been in a trance the whole time, and all of a sudden there's a bounce at my nexus. This isn't good, I say. Maybe it will. Yours. What is a rock anyway? I don't know what it is. I want to heal and protect. I should read the lingo, or like not the lingo. The backstory. Or the story of the rock. What it is nowadays, who knows, huh? Maybe they changed the names before. Has anybody seen like the have you seen like the League of Legends show? It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like kind of like a detective show, sort of like Bones or something like that kind of deal, except they're like the bad guys is kind of how it goes, and it happens to be League of Legends, so the stuff at the top of it. It's kind of interesting, but it kind of reminds me of like, you know, they're kind of building up to being epic stuff. It looks like one of them is Garen, one of them is definitely Vi, and
gracefully.
or V, whatever.
Bottom turret is under attack.
I'm not sure. Like, there's this one guy. He looks. I guess he could be. What he kind of looks like he could be. Okay, the guy with the smog on his back. I haven't seen him in Wild Rift.
Dangerous is my
path. Like the poison gas. It looks like it could be that guy, sort of.
Rampage.
Because of his look and the way he kind of goes about things. But it doesn't make complete sense if he doesn't use any potions to play with stuff. It's kind of an interesting show. I'm not going to spoil anything about it, but main character is Sammy Young.
Heal and
so it's pretty
protect.
cool. But like I said, it's kind of like, it's pretty adult actually too, in a way. Like there's
enemy slain.
Women, like a Yordle actually comes on to Garen as a young kind of man and basically offers him sex outside of a brothel at one point. So like it's not intended for young kids. So like if you run stuff is for kids, but yes, sometimes I couldn't help but accidentally swear sometimes and getting into the conversation and kind of like lumping into my lead things. So with it having such an adult audience for its video, I decided to leave it as not for kids and play the game that way. Plus, it's a lot more violent than Cookie Run. Like they just disappear off the map. Under attack. It's not kills and stuff like that. I don't think people are really affected by that kind of thing. You don't really make a good game. It's really easy. Like it's just there's stuff. It's not really. That makes sense to be able to play. You just have reactions based on stuff. You just move back and forth within physics and make a story behind it. I don't know why it's taking people so long to do that sort of thing. I'm not distracted by that topic, but I proposed that in front of a couple people with the ability to make games really quick. And it's supposedly a big thing that certain people don't have a strategy game to make it. And I'm like, because like when you walk into a map like this, it could be like a ball of fire is rolling down and you have to be able to defeat the ball of fire, and there's like certain things that affect its movement over time, and people are saying that like they never thought of any idea for that. It's almost like people don't want to make it. And I don't know. I might make it, but I wanted to I had like some kind of weird, I don't know, not like prophetic idea, but like just some kind of notion that I want to be able to do everything off mobile. I want to be able to make my videos off mobile. I want to be able to game on mobile. I want to be able to make games on mobile. So I think I'll wait for something like that to develop before I release any of my kind of games. Maybe just send a tip to a big company and just try to get my idea going. That's more important than me making a bunch of money off it or something like that. It'd be cool to have a game like that out there. Maybe that's what it'll do. Kind of inspired me. Sometimes I don't think very logical. Like I was playing diecast, okay? So you get equipment in the game and it levels up your stats a little bit after you max leveled your character, and then you can get equipment and you can buff your stats, but you have all the abilities and stuff like that. So what I thought was when you hit level 30, you could unlock equipment at your base to equip during the game, but it's like you buy them and it's one-time thing and it just increases either attack, life, or a certain one of the abilities gets a little bit higher buff depending on your character. And I literally thought at level 30 when you got to your own square on the bar, because it's like a battle monopoly game, you battle against another guy and you both different areas in the map, you land on an attack thing and stuff like that. I thought that when you landed on your base past 30, like the game evolved and you started equipping items and stuff like that, and it really changing like the scope of the game, and thinking there was like this huge progression into the format, and like nothing went anywhere than that because it wasn't a true thing. It was funny too because when I came into it, I was really naive and didn't know much about the game, but then I got really into it and came 68th in a season out of all players, so it was pretty exciting. And I don't know where I was kind of going with that, but looks like they're kind of going after Dragon here. So I'm gonna bait this guy out. Seems like fun. Oh, that one my mid lane. Let's kind of move past that a little bit, I guess. We're gonna definitely get top lane.
Attack this champion. Attack this champion. This is my path. Engage. Attack the Rift Herald. Engage.
Anyhow, I kind of went into a zone where I was thinking in my head about the game a little bit, but we definitely seen some gameplay. It's a good thing about playing a game, you can get distracted by what you're saying, there's still action going on, not like a rehearsed thing going on. But how many times can I say going on without getting annoyed? No, I'm not going to say it one more time. I think I, kind of got to that point with it. And I saved myself. That's pretty sweet. Don't mind that. And, tit for tat. That's a weird phrase. Like, what is the tit in the tit for tat? And what is tat? Like, what is this miracle stuff where you get tits for tat? I know a lot of men that would like that for two reasons. One, to be able to have the tits to squeeze. And for another thing, to be able to actually just have the tits to wear. I got a little impulse from Emerald there. Kind of laughed at from her angle. You notice the laugh was a bit different than I'm used to. That's kind of how my life is. I have a little bit of a special crew with myself on all times. They're a mini crew, but they're my crew. So it's not going to go well with him. I am a support, so I should not be pushing lane. Should get away from that as soon as it's not necessary. If I remember this kind he's got a lot of mana, so I'll help him out. Stay, man. Stay. Stay. Oh. Got a lot of mana. I think there may be some honey fruit. Now, my addiction to honey fruit is real. I remember the honey fruit. Is that what you remember right there? Is honey fruit? You know what I mean? Like, Mom, does that equate honey fruit for everybody? Did you get some honey fruit? Have some honey fruit. In the mouth. Honey fruit. Yellow belt. Excellent. You eat some honey fruit. I have lots to share. I've been playing the game for all night. I have 4 videos made. I haven't released yet. It only takes 5 minutes to release the video. Now that I have excellent Wi-Fi connection. So I'm going to release a storm of videos. I'm trying to come into Discord chat for Wild Rift. The main one, and then Wild Rift for my guild, and post a couple of my videos up. I think that would be gold girl for me. I don't know where everybody is and why I'm getting away with taking these towers down, but I have been playing Ari a lot lately, and like I have such the good ability to get away as her with all the different escapes. You know what I mean? Like Flash and then her ultimate and everything else. So I don't know. I shouldn't have got away with that. But I took him down. You know what I mean? Like I took him down. It's good times. With Darius, this should go pretty quick. And what is that? 4 cannon minions? Now this is a top lane push I want to stick around for. Sorry, bud. I kind of gotta stick around for this. Distraction. Distraction. Did they get the tower? Oh, they did too. Sweet. Was that tower already on? I can't remember now. I went into the zone. So I kicked some ass. I'm back. You know what I mean? I can babble sometimes and just play and just, you know, wallop and punch and kick and hi-ya. You know, if something in a game comes up at me, I knock it down. Out of format, out of context, out of mind. Like it's bending reality and breaking coding limits. I just dive at you. Some crazy shenanigans. You ever had so many glitches you felt like you were being haunted somehow? It could be a program from the 90s or early 2000s. I mean, it was called The Devil. You can make people's CD trays and stuff like that open. It was such an old hack. I had a friend that had that. I don't know what he ever used it for. I just realized that he said lately or nowadays, that is just not the way you do stuff. People let that go a long time ago, supposedly. It's literally called The Devil, and you could like just toy with people's computers, turn them off and on. Could you turn them on? I can't remember if you could turn them on, but while it was on, you could just hack into the mainframe and go with it. He's gonna beat me up if I go any further. Should I go to mid? Ugh, I'm not going to mid.
Middle turret is under attack. Gracefully. Turret lost.
This is another one of my why am I getting away with it? Playing like I have Ari and can get away from anything again. I don't know why I'm doing that. Yeah, that was kind of foolish. Usually I can get away from stuff like that, but I pushed that lane. You know what I mean? That saved us that little bit of time. It probably would have been better for everybody to have a healer for the next 35 seconds, 34 seconds. But in reality, people, every death is just another sip of my Timmy's coffee. Sometimes I yearn for it. A death. The chance to wake back on life like a phoenix. Like all these people, man. They must be phoenixes or something, eh? Like at their soul level. Like not their construct, but what they are like in the afterlife kind of thing. Because like they rise from their own ashes. Every time they die, these guys get right back up and like a little woo. You know, maybe Anivia's like the more natural one that went with like, I'm not gonna have a human form, yo. Cause like in Legends, man, how many times these guys get back up and forth? They gotta have Phoenix in their bones somehow. I don't think a Sphinx does that. I think they, maybe I'm a Sphinx. You know, I was thinking I was a dragon, but like, by nature and stuff like that, and like, trying that dragon was a thing in my past and everything. Like, I think maybe I'm a Sphinx. I did have a dream where I was on a golden disc as a kid, traveling around on a circle. That was like it was like a kind of like a frisbee. I was like on a kind of like a golden frisbee where it was really hot on the bottom and I was running around as a cat. So I haven't had a dream where I was a dragon. I just always kind of thought somehow there was some kind of dragon to me. So like now I'm thinking I'm a sphinx, man. Like a winged, somehow there's wings to it, like a winged cat. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe I'm not a sphinx, I'm not a winged lion. You know what I mean? But I'm a winged cat for sure, like a big cat. And that's just how things go. It's something to realize about yourself, you know what I mean? Getting littler, moving on with kind of getting through life, and I kind of don't have I want to be here. I'm just getting out of here. I do not care. I will go back to base and heal up. I'm glad our base is so, I mean top lane is so far pushed ahead. That Darius is definitely getting a like for that after this game. I appreciate that. And he got out of there too. Didn't go too far in. Right on. Good stuff. It's always good to have a healer with you. Maybe I can just do the vanguard. Why isn't that in there? Oh no, we're dead. They stormed into base. It's no good. Oh. Is he? Are they? Yes. They pulled it off. No way. We have a shot at this. I thought that for sure from like the mini map, like having not scanned over it and everything, that we were defeated. This is a score. I love playing this game, and like, you know, why surrender? It makes no sense to me. I get to play longer as long as the game keeps going and I have a shot. And even if I don't, maybe I'll like get some kind of revenge kill out of it or something to others. I don't have too many revenge kills. I don't really get mad if somebody kills me in this game. It's kind of the point. You know, there's no real purpose other than to enjoy the slaughter and the defeat of your enemies. With a few extra blue motes and some experience bonuses and stuff like that while you still care about experience in the game. I'm not sure what. I'm pretty sure that probably the unlimited level cap, like it is in LOL. I guess this is a WR right now. And there's TFT.
Shut down.
I haven't played ARAM yet, or Earth. And Earth is the event right now.
To heal and protect.
I was doing the Earth missions. I got the Earth thing, but I haven't played Earth. You don't need Earth for all the missions.
Inhibitor turret is under attack. Inhibitor turret is under attack. Attack this champion. Turret lost. Turret lost. Attack this champion.
Oh, they defeated us. This is the end, my only friend. The end. This is the end. Ooh, mastery plus 12. I think my mastery with Soraka is up higher than my mastery with Ari. I don't know how that can be. 16 motes? That's not bad for a losing game. I don't mind that. I forgot the team boost. I like the team boost whenever I play support. I believe it brings morale. I have no gems left on gold 3. No. Oh, I gotta win the next one for sure. So let's see if I win. I got lots of battery power left. I'm giving everybody like... I didn't have a bad response from those guys. What did I get here? 345 healing done in 1 minute. I guess that's something to them. The game says that's cool, and I don't mind it. So here we are, back into another match. Now we're gonna have to wait a while. Oh, maybe not. Well, I don't mind that at all. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm a sphinx. Like, I'm not saying I can turn into a sphinx, but I'm saying my spirit is like a sphinx. You know what I mean? And maybe if I lived to like 1,000 years old or something, through modern science, taking care of myself, old traditional medicines, and doing push-ups and whatever else I can throughout the day and gaming to keep myself going with healthy foods, maybe then I'll be able to turn into a sphinx. I believe I'm a sphinx that was born a man by a woman whose hair is like exactly the same as mine. And we both have a very unique hair. It's red with black mixed with it. And it came out red still, so it's just like the tone of having black added to the red. So I still got my Ari. Looks like I'll be up against an Annie. Yeah. Jin Zhao's probably their jungle. They're in their top. So I'm going with the Academy Ari skin once again. Have you seen my other videos today? I'm making lots of videos from now on. I love making videos in this game. It's so fun to like hang out with like the people that like will eventually see this video, as if there's somebody here hanging out. Feels like I have actual social time. I love to game too much, and like germs have to be taken seriously, people. You know what I mean? So I do a lot of at home kind of stuff, but I do socialize a little bit. But I try to stick with the people in my building a little bit more, and people that I know already. Just because I kind of know their habits and routines a little bit. They don't travel outside of the country, or I don't know why that's such a big deal if they travel outside of the country. I think the big deal to me is just being on a plane and having like that close of proximity to others, and the cramped space like that would be the thing that's a bad thing. Like, saying just because it's another country that you can't. Well, I understand you don't want to let people travel, but it's just that they shouldn't be on the planes, kind of, unless it's an emergency, anyways. Sort of. You know what I mean? Like, planes are. Must be like the craziest kind of germ pit ever. At least like the big, like, big flight. I don't know, like Concord? Not Concord. I think that's like a company. Trying to think that word. No, that's the important part of remembering that I don't really have an audience right now, and I am not streaming. But if my audience could reply back, I would appreciate it. Now, Emerald might be around, so she could put in a reply. Does she give me a little wink? Does she give me a sly nod? I secure the honey fruit. I have an excuse to eat it, so I eat it. Most people don't secure the honey fruit, they just pick it up. But I have secured the honey fruit, see? This Pablo's game. I really like it this way. Like the quicker pace and everything. So much fun playing Ari. And like you get Ari right off the bat when you start. Like it was ridiculous. Like the actual like if I had like a League of Legends card on me or like wanted to use my credit cards or whatever kind of thing at the time. You know what I mean? It's like the character I would actually like kind of buy. Like, since yeah, buy Olivia, and I kind of like Ari a little bit better than my old Olivia. And you get her like right off the bat. You get to choose her and 5 people and score. That was so close. And he's got skill. He's not being that aggressive, but definitely had a display of some dodge in action and smart. Not to be taken lightly, in my opinion. I don't think you should take stuff like that. Anyway. I don't know where I was going with that one. Kind of lost track of it. And I'm running. Well, yeah, I'm running. Okay, Annie. I'm spiraling. Like a shark, but I'm not around yet. Spiraling, Annie. Spiraling on you. Spiraling. Just tripping around. Kind of wonder how somebody else thinks when you start doing like random obscure stuff. Like I'm just wandering around in circles for like an hour, tripping around. Oh, that worked out. Cool. That was a really fun battle. Oh yeah, Annie. Put up some fight there. Love that. That's a cool thing about the game. Like you can be brought into constant challenge because you never know what your opponent's gonna do. Truly. I kind of have like in my mind. I don't respond to them like they're separate players. I kind of respond to them like they're that champion, and what I expect and know of it overall from League of Legends, the original version. So I have like, although I only have a certain amount of games, I have a heavy groundwork of like knowing Renekton's kind of abilities or Annie's abilities. So I would say it does give me a little bit of a bonus against the person who doesn't have that kind of experience already, with my score being kind of good. I've got around 70% win rate. It's gone down a little bit recently, but it's been pretty good. So I got kind of lost in thought there. So almost lost my no deaths. Maybe I got some kind of mission or something for that.
Middle turret is under attack.
I should almost go for Seeker Wards, but I kind of like relying on vision bushes, that kind of thing, and use wards. I don't use them like all the time, but when I do use them, I use them to great effect. Well, from my understanding of the game anyway. It just makes me feel secure that I have that one spot that way. Even if like other people wouldn't understand me putting a ward there, it's like, to me it's like where I want a ward. So I put it there. Put wards in weird spots all the time. Sometimes it's just a convenient, I want a ward there, like in the middle of the lane. Just so when you walk up, you can kind of see ahead of the minions and stuff like that. Not anywhere where there's towers that can see the thing or anything like that. Nothing crazy, but I guess we have the presence here right now. I have to go back after that. It's okay, I might lose mid-turn. My turret! No! Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I made it! Yeah! Emote! Emote! Yeah! It's a strange emote for no reason. Personal victory. Made it back in my life. I should secure this honey fruit. You know what I mean? No, I shouldn't. I have no need for the honey fruit. So I move away from the honey fruit. You know what I mean? Like, that was a good one for me. Like, there was honey fruit there. Like, I'm kind of looking for an excuse to use some honey fruit now. So, of course, the only way to have, like, a legitimate reason, not an excuse, I mean, with the honey fruit. I was gonna say it was to take some damage with a poke. I didn't expect the ash arrow to actually go off that quick. Who knew they were expecting to actually be dibbing 3-on-1? Or dibbing. Dived 3-1. I can kick you, guy, and you can kick me, man. So killing spree. I bet Ari's pretty used to kicking.
Ally slain. Rampage. Enemy turret destroyed.
She must got a real good boot. You know what I mean? She got a good stick or something that she just baits them off with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what faction is she on? Like, I don't really know any kind of faction connections for that. But it's like, whose faction is she on? Oh no. I'm wasting your time. Wasting your time. So here they go. Dun, dun, dun. I still got my tower. I guess I should consider the team. I think my team minds me, saying it's personal in my town. I am mid lane after all. I live about these guys. I like to see my tower flourish. You kind of get that personal connection if you want to keep it alive. So this works out pretty good. Getting another turret. Oh, that's not good. I don't know why I didn't expect that. I should have backed right off of that, Annie. We almost got that turret. So it was worth. My homie made it through. Whoever my homie is. So who's this guy? Third Eye OG. Usually I just recognize them as that, like Renekton and stuff like that, as I said in the game. I don't really pay attention to their names or else. So give some credit where to do it. To get math or what's there. That's the cool.
Retreat from the enemy champion. Retreat from the enemy champion.
There's the full list and everybody's equipment up till now. At least it's been scoped on my team. And I'm getting about.
Attack the dragon. Don't hold back.
Oh.
Has slain the dragon.
Okay.
Slain. Enemy slain. Slain.
Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Cool.
Attack this champion. On my way. Engage.
Thumbs up emoji. For sure. And he's got some focus going on. Whatever that means, man. League of Legends got some complicated stuff, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Enemy slain. Shut down. Shut down. Enemy turret
Here we
destroyed.
go. Off to mid.
Double
Press
kill.
top. I still
Double
haven't pressed
kill.
top.
Enemy slain.
Damn.
Unstoppable.
Is this the way?
Back.
I'm sure.
Enemy turret destroyed.
It will secure victory. If I storm in, I'll get reckless. I know I'll shift out. I'll lose the whole thing. I'll secure this. It will force them to have to take care of it. I'll get displayed it again. I think it's a good idea.
Shut down.
I made it! Yeehaw! And I secured some honey fruit. Yeah! I think those ones were riper than the last honey fruit. So I'm a bit hyper again. I love me some honey fruit.
On my way.
Getting to talk about my honey fruit addiction though. Well, you know what? I don't have an addiction. I have what I like to call the use of an emotional therapeutic. Now, honey fruit can send people into a little wonderland, but me, it's just honey fruit gets me to like the happy giddy that I need to be. Now, honey fruit in League of Legends is, I know what everybody's working towards is the succulent chance to earn the right to you to have some honey fruit. Now, you know in the back of your mind, your character craves this, and so does your soul, the divine honey fruit of the game. The psychological victory of ingesting a honey fruit and having purpose and like actual, you know, stuff going on that way is goal. So let's put that out, and now we go back to the top lane. I like that I went top lane, especially better now.
Victory.
Cool. Oh, I did somebody did a team bonus. I don't think I did, I forgot. Cool, so got some ranked points, some more experience, a gem. Right on. Give everybody a life on their team. There's no one with a bad name or something I consider unsportsmanlike. Universally praised, receive 50 likes from teammates up from Ash. Aha! I got some more little points that way. Let's see what else I earned. Some justice. Path of justice. A legend begins. Earn 10 medals. I played 5 games instead. I earned 1 medal. Right on. I'm not sure how you earn medals, to be honest. Kinda confuses me. So I gotta play... I need 30 takedowns. I already did these ones. Okay. Oh, progress is very fast. Okay. So 200 blue motes. And back into the action. How much charge do I have left in my battery? 39%. I could do another video, but I think I'm going to start putting some videos online. Thank you everybody for watching. You were a great audience. Have a great one. Oh, I'm still recording. Sorry about that, guys.